So one of the reasons why I think we're seeing Barbie have such a major comeback right now, and the fact that we're seeing Barbie collab with all of these different brands, right? We're seeing it everywhere. Like there's this Airbnb collab with, you can rent out this Malibu house. There's the collab with Aldo. Here's a toothbrush collab. There's this martini glass set called Dragon Glassware, from Burger King, Crocs, no cards, to even Ruggable, which this is an ad that popped up as I was scrolling through Instagram story. So it's just showing like how outrageous the marketing strategy is right now, right? But to give you some context before I get to my main point, or like my train of thought here. So in this book called Cinderella Ate My Daughter, let me read a paragraph for you. It says, for 7 years, Bratz gave Barbie a run for her money, gobbling up a full 40% of the fashion doll market. Then in 2008, Mattel struck back, suing MGA for copyright infringement. MGA is the creators of the Bratz dolls. So the Bratz creator, it seemed, had been in Mattel's employ when he designed the dolls. Mattel initially won the case, and within a year had all but stripped the shelves of its competitor. And that Bratz downfall then had nothing to do with a drop in popularity, but because of the copyright infringement. But then in 2009, MGA rolled out Moxie dolls, which it positioned as a toned down Bratz for a more economically somber era. So then I went to Google and I looked at the gross sales of Mattel Barbie brand worldwide from 2012 down to 2022. I pulled out the mini mic because the AC turned on and it's really loud. So anyway, you can see from here that from 2012 to about up until 2017, we have a major drop in sales. Remains pretty stagnant up until about 2021, and that's when we see another major increase in sales. Now back to this book. It says that when Barbie was first introduced, which was in 1959, moms disapproved of her, looking at her as some sort of like pinup doll. That was precisely her appeal to girls. She helped them to stake out the turf of the land of cool. And then 50 years later, baby boomers and Gen Xers who had treasured the doll were so eager to share her with their own daughters that they didn't wait until the girls were 8 to 12, which was Barbie's original demographic, but that they started to present the Barbie to girls when they were about 3 years old. And then at the 21st century, Barbie became to look warmer, younger, and prettier. Yet the cuter that she became, the lower her sales began to drop, because girls began to associate her with baby stuff. Back to the marketing strategy for the Barbie movie. The reason why we're seeing so many different collabs is because Barbie is now realizing that they can no longer really target their original demographic, which was the 8 to 12-year-olds or even younger than that. Again, because little girls were starting to associate Barbie with baby stuff. And it says here that girls as young as 6 were rejecting the watered-down mom-approved doll for something edgier, which was Bratz. So instead, they're targeting millennials. Like, a little girl is not worried about buying a rug from Ruggable, nor do little girls have the money to rent a Barbie house doll from Airbnb. Again, they're targeting the millennial demographic and even older because they know that it's such a nostalgic feeling for us, and we're just eating it right up.